Abusia information be about Ponti. Nina MPP lose and just according to a year regional and constituency election directorate page 11 of Professor Okwe report. Akroma first could go anyhow they relax and he say political hazard and scripting net or say Evans Nimakun as director of elections assure us that arrangement had been made with electoral commission to tilt the process in our favor. He claimed that Madam J. Mensa had personally informed him of how the electoral process would be compromised to benefit the party. Based on this assurance, we refrain from demanding financial support. Even though our meeting with Dr. Bawumia confirmed that fund had indeed been released for the various election directorates. Now, the pressing question is, what happened to those funds, especially since the Electoral Commission ultimately failed to deliver as a promise? When confronted, Mr. Nmaku told us that the margin of the vote was the reason the EC couldn't fulfill the arrangement. Ninyana say Mensa kwaje adamodie ewo eye MPP wa say MPP for ehia say sika no. Ninyana ne say wantumi amoame anwene abado ya ne omusika no ewo ebusua we enkomo no scripted that so tintin ninyana no ntino Mensa she Bawumia bo ema Bawumia tue sika no say it couldn't go as they planned it. Mensa omuhia omusika ndo omusika no ewo ebusua Mensa na MPP for and as say no omo akrashe because Mensa more assurance than us omo ntimi uncompromising because of the gap. Ebusuya yenko ninko team Captain Smart won sembia work for CJ.
Now retired. Pursuant to Article 1464 of the Constitution to investigate separate complaints brought against the three persons by Ghanaian citizens, recommended their removal from office. The committee recommended their removal. Underline the committee. The committee recommended their removal on the basis of stated misbehavior and incompetence. Misbehavior and incompetence. Underline misbehavior and incompetence. Pursuant to Article 1461 of the Constitution, the provisions of Article 1469 of the Constitution require the President of the Republic to act in accordance with the recommendations of the committee. President Akufo-Addo has directed the three persons to hand over their respective schedules to the Director for Human Resource and General Services of the Electoral Commission and thank them for their services to the nation. This was June.
Signed by
This was signed by Mustafa Hamid, PhD, Minister for Information and Presidential Spokesperson. Mahama Che Wachese Tokunu Dtail, the Chief Justice.
The was on 1 day.
Wache. Samameno. She's a fine woman, a mother, an auntie, and whatever. But the reality of the matter is that, number one, you say a misbehavior and incompetence.
The what no?
There be a way the Pam Charlotte say misbehavior. Charlotte say a misbehavior.
Towards who?
And Charlotte say you're incompetent. Okay. One. Then Akufo-Addo na ankasa time. We initiative processes so me talk on ready.
So it didn't start today.
No. Let them come and deny. Nana do tia bemuno. People petitioned him to investigate the Chief Justice and remove her from office.
Tino kasa mahama che no.
John Ache na me ono atada ya na oye metumbum tumudu. Chief Justice by or say a serious constitutional blunder. Many lawyer. But she caused a serious constitutional blunder. And a lawyer phony beer. Woman say mamena cause blunder, but say Oman she ye and so. A bema judiciary anyway go as a mono. It seems so good defend. It's our lawyers and no case no munim there no. No munim said the mamena ye. But now for the image of the judiciary in totality.
We are quiet.
As I say, we defend it. Na enyonyam kakra na aka no
de see
ye ne say ocheche parliament ensa gu na chi na dwin so obebo bag bi no ye speaker ne buka
o kwan be so
na say wa wonim de kokọ Supreme Court so no anatim hwe de ye church kata. You see, professional misconduct and professional misbehavior are dangerous. She thought, sir, the MPP will win. But let me say this today. If the MPP had won, within 2 months.
Achieve that.
She's aware. That is why she wrote to the president requesting petitions, because no person who said, "They know what it is." MPP for be try about him. Sakufa do say you know Muhammad Jinas MPP. They no Jinas one answer petitions for. That is why she wrote to the president of her copies.
Wow. Captain Smart.
It's now nim or hint no or TTB. Then and no the another amana copy.
The first one.
Yes, I didn't see amana copy. Nana nanyo be you know. But so ye na kadebesi na say na maame no sebe oniu na dwuma.
And at the same time obi aka na nanya obi you know na no also recommend some judges be say for monko.
There be send na dwuma no
Supreme Court.
And the constitutional right.
So be recommend you.
Yeah, the constitutional right. Or was that powers no. Ti enya mpam one de. Say e te ya wonko breaki. So what me fra wo yere ne monko mo phone so.
Just me wie.
Just we. So was that to me no.
Just watch it, Muhammad.
Oh, watch it. You don't watch it. SSA by now, easy boss, quarter da.
Yeah, reset.
Because watch this. We are Chief Justice, sir. When I will supervise all the judges in this country.
And the courts.
And the courts in this country.
Yeah.
Adia baku ebetimi ama o man we aboto elections. To say the election petition ebeto anima. Eni kwan say we ye wo ho te say agiman. Wabra won ye adwuma XYZ. Esesa we make sure say judge na or sit on it no. Say oye de enyem pa be fetch no wa correct it. And an election who presidential petition, you fan high court, you fan appeals court, you come straight in Supreme Court. Parliament who has no, you can go high court. And then you sit there. Now why are they? What's a parliament a goofy? Really? Wabra constitution not share the independence of each of the three arms of government.
Cheche bag
bin segu nechi obo bag bin fin ana na sa MPs na parliament we to the phobia na ontie. I am reliably informed that at a point one time the then president called her and told her Nanado or a lawyer yamfa bibia nto nchen
classmate no ni
or a lawyer. Number 2, a lawyer for now do one call Supreme Court to say lawyer Dennis Num, Yoni Kolendi Num, Nadam Fopa Okujato, uncle, dear friend saying, respectable lawyer Sam Okujato. These are lawyers. I mean, when we are lawyers, you think Nanado will not take advice from them?
Yeah, of course.
He did. And they told Nanado in plain language that, Chief, Obano, waiting. And untino, Ena Abrantia no petition, the first petition I am for you Akufa time. No, yet no Jubilee House. Hey, Chief, as a man, I can't Krumasan.
Your petition first one.
First one, no, yet no Jubilee House. I don't need the man transfer. So, Obi, I see in the election, I just let no, yes, I transfer. No,
Abrantia no.
Oh, okay. And then, of course, we didn't say a president didn't nice see from Nanado didn't nice see from. No, catch us a baby, a whoopia or mine chrono. Mammy, would your mine crochet a minimum at your uni ebeba? Mammy and tea, body language you want, Obia between a program be asana or body language near day.
I don't know my videos, Nibi.
But she did not Mahama Jina Hawkins State of the Nation's address. Look at how she behaved. As an born. The president of the land? Really? Even J. Kufo behaved. Even J. Kufo, he had a diplomatic body posture. Right? Nana Red Wajman Rollins, evergreen.
The body language, Akasa.
Body language is dangerous than anything in this world. What will say? We need
action speaks
louder than words.
But now you hear more different.
Oh, please. What's the matter? Okay.
We didn't hear Kakra.
Yeah. Na yeah. Pese.
Mama me video no Kakra.
Yeah, Tony, I was say China near rap.
Your video, na ready. I'm fan to.
Yeah, can you say China near rap? Hey, that's the matter. Okay. Me to aso.
Me try video.
Okay.
Call it for Afenyo production team.
Ebeden Afenyo end defend. Because on the Pia Samana Koye. But me
video now ready.
For you.
Certain individuals in government to push for the removal of the Chief Justice. The judiciary should not be seen as part of the partisan political system in our country. All we need is to have an impartial judiciary to dispense justice. What is happening is unacceptable, and it's clear that the NDC government wants to infiltrate the judiciary and make it partisan. But my advice to all judges in the country: stand together. Let not somebody create an impression of one of you and think that by dislodging one of you, you will be the next. The next day, you would also be the next. So judges in the country must stand together. The judiciary must stand as one body and make a full statement to condemn this act.
Captain. Sure. Very dangerous.
Oh yeah, no. Yet it was our krum hasa and the bag been the nyansa a Ghana home. Look, let me tell you, as DNA course was Supreme Court, no, it was a very fertile ground for a chaotic whatever to have happened in this country. Sadene course was Supreme Court, no, Chichire Parliament in Sagunachi. Or yet the open one. It was a fertile ground for a military takeover.
Wow.
I'm telling you. Because by that time, the Chief Justice threw away our constitution and made rubbish out of it. Thinking that Nana Nebuchadnezzar and I appointed. No.
Is it not too harsh?
No, she rubbished our constitution. Okay, well, not her. Hey, your boy can't go to that level with a woman.
Fantastic.
She rubbished our constitution. And whatever thereof are that womb. Talking about the independence of the three arms of government. And I said, say, into the man anado. Ubi petition is a pamamino. Because lawyer from penny for one mem had two nanado for say, we dear a blunder.
At that time.
Yes. And what happened? The Koba in and say, ye see ya, and then, and see, also politics, sometimes timing is also key.
Yeah.
And
timing was not good.
MPP penny for
that time.
A one more train so any idea.
Not now.
And not now, be seen there. Me, I will never be surprised that the MPP lawyers say, Akroma, they are happy said John Mahama be Chief Justice.
Very well.
And 62%. 52% see you know iswa 50 see yentinsi Ashanti region and crying any voter obi beka so NDC stronghold yentinsi Ashanti region na wo de bisa Chief Justice onko na manenko ne wo ka se onko na wateke manenko no we so ateke na hwe nipa dodo obenya wo bisa nipa 10 bia obenya 9
to onko na wontra
waya
mama
me ka cho se wache okọ oh, say, yeah. Oh, okay. No, we are only Mensa.
Bossman, sir.
Oh, said the two call, you know. Eka Charlotte, two and Kohe, Minia Kafra. Yama position will mem how I mean, Dimbi. Na show do to me. First one, I opening could for Jan.
Man of integrity.
Oh, your bununi. Enti nadwene no ebunu wom emudo
why so pompe plan
se wo hwe kodwa farijana patcho one appointing no easy boss anya Rollins
yeah.
Very good kufoba no ya farijana di dentra fantastic kodwa farijan e de ono se oye Ghana ni no na me wo tumi se me ye easy boss akaka bensam na denden no eto nchen onya ne bi a bottle back no bogu so na nyame ye na adom na se ne saka ne matches na onya ne siga ne to so a Ghana nko na odwen ono bi adi asem enti wo ye NDC ni a o say do not come to my house. I don't want anybody to come to my house. If I have not invited you to my office and you are a politician, do not come to my house, my office. When I need you as a politician, we will call a general meeting, we will all meet. Kodwa Farijan, ye EC boss, Rollins time. Or ye EC boss, Kufuor time. Or ye EC boss, Professor Mills time. Or ye EC boss, at the Bahama time.
Until retire.
Until Okor retirement. Enti president, yenya womo ewo Ghana ha, ewo Fourth Republic no emu nine. Say yes no Okor retirement a, me gidi yesan Kodwa Farijan that ho. And Ghana ni bi enya Farijan ho asem ankada. Ono ni nipo ma yete ase say elections are won at the polling station. Not EC head office.
Or Tesano place.
Tesano police training college. Elections are won at the polling center. Number 2, Mami Georgina Theodora Wood, Chief Justice, who appointed
President Kufuor.
President Kufuor appointed Georgina Wood. Mensa no, I didn't know Mensa you know.
How much when you know?
I didn't know Mensa when you Georgina Wood. Because a Jumana Georgina Wood here, maybe Mama, Okotono fear, no catch us will be in City Kuno Dross, will be in City Kuno Single to be. But no, do fear no you entirely go as Chief Justice. Or born a bra will fear to say, Mamma, or yet na. Odini Wunia from Kufuor time, I do Professor Mills. Mills by and Mamini Dini Wuni sa besi John Mahama time. Obi ante no wasem ko sisi ankrofo bi di asem be share no kon say yes wakota asase wo is legal meanwhile na nyo no anti George na would be ayo no meanwhile na nyo no adentina Mahama ampam no
kwasina na adwuma so eni
adentina Mills ampam no
na adwuma so eni
adentina Kufuor ampam no
na adwuma so eni
inti dent na yepa maame we
na adwuma so eni
bam
obsi wonim tisemai
Easy day or the far away. Mami fan for na mintensi media so. Look, this is the time. Ya tuaba. Na ya declare Emma. Na asat now. Parliament. Aya juma e won the 4th month mu. Na a constituency. yɛntimi and declare. And I say Antoaba no, Yatuaba no. And so yɛntimi declare. Eti ni MP ewo parliament or representative woman. Is it not incompetence? Is it not? Chese. Enun kwa